Coming up on this program, we show you how to get connected. Find out how to choose an internet service provider. Discover the newest form of communication, electronic mail.
Ways down and ready to ride. One by one, billion by billion, and holding up half the sky. Raise your hand if you're ready and willing, if you know it's time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a
all off kilter. I literally just said to myself, oh, I don't want to press the button. I don't want to press the button. But I did. I did press the button. Hi guys. I hope everybody's doing well today. Sorry, I was a little distracted. YouTube Daddy was sending me my most recent reason to spiral out of control, which is lovely. Lovely on a Tuesday. So that's great. Also, thank you to all you subscribers that stayed this month. I really appreciate you. Although you are in the minority? Is it the minority? I don't know. Regardless, we lost subscribers last month yet again. That's not good. Not good at all. But, and I have bags under my eyes. I can see them. Big time. Big time. Anyways. But the good news is I have my coffee. I made it, and it actually looks like the one on the front, or it did when I first made it. It's got a nice foam on top. Hi, Activities from Above, Gecko Chaser Courtney, Vicky P, Cellulite Yoga Pants. So, yeah. I was working on deciding what to show today. Last week I teased about a case where the lady called the guy a sperm donor, and then I got half of the case and then it was deleted midway through. But lucky, a better YouTuber than I got it, and I got permission for us to watch it, but you will see their logo. And before anybody wants to go run and tattle, I already got permission, so don't you worry about it. But I thought that would be good for us, because I literally have recorded like the first 10 minutes of it, and then it went unavailable. But luckily for us, Mikey, a much better YouTuber than I, and put it together. I thought he had put it together last week, and I mean, apparently it was, but yeah, Bill, you might catch hands. I heard John had an unfortunate incident with code enforcement recently, which sucks. It actually reminded me that I should probably prod the lump that sits on my couch to do something outside, instead of just focusing on his inside activities. I hope you can hear me. I hope you can hear me. I didn't say that too loud. I really don't, though, because I don't really want him bursting in here and causing problems. But, anyways, if we don't laugh, we will cry. Erica's listening while heating up lunch. What are you having, Erica? I'm having a joint and a coffee for my breakfast. And, I did my nails. I did these myself. Oh, he's literally burst in here fully naked, and I've had to be like, get out, because that's his thing. Homemade chicken enchiladas. That sounds delicious. Sounds delicious. Is it spring break for you, Erica? You got your little one off on spring break? My daughter's off on spring break. Timu knows that she's off on spring break. Timu has been texting me nonstop. Anyways, okay. I think that my caffeine pill acid blocker because I'm an old person. And what else did I take? Oh, a Tylenol. With a little codeine because I'm feeling like that's needed today. It's gonna kick in momentarily. I slept, I shit you not, you guys. I'm not joking. Before we get started, I'm just gonna look at my Fitbit here just to see, because I'm fairly positive. Is it because I didn't do my eyebrows that my eyes look so baggy? But no, look. I slept for 9 hours and 28 minutes. I slept for 9 hours and 28 minutes. I'm a sleep avoider, or not a sleep avoider, by the way, you guys. I avoid life by sleeping, is what I mean to say by that. So, whenever I'm, like, stressed, I'll just go to sleep. Oh! See, I had earrings in yesterday. I can feel them. You know when you don't put earrings in for a while and then you do? That's not even my longest sleep day, you guys. I shit you not. I could find you a day in here when I've slept 16 hours. Easily. Like, what's this one? That was 12 hours. 12 hours, 12 and a half hours, 13 hours. But then some days I'll sleep 4 hours. It's just the way my body works. So, and again, most of that is just avoidant, which is not really good, but that's okay. This is not therapy, Paisley. Maybe that's why your channel's losing people. Okay, let's get to the better video that I didn't make once again. I did make the thumbnail. Also, I had to get up and pee 3 times, but my Fitbit just calculates that in. Okay. What are we looking at here? Oh, it's not on the downloads. I had to do it the old-fashioned way. It's on the Tesla. I say Tesla like it's a Tesla. I have a drive that is called Tesla Drive for some reason. I think it's because it came from a Tesla. Oh, and here's Mikey's music, which we will hope doesn't just, well. Oh, now I'm muted. Love that. I want to get a green screen couch. That sounds like a porn idea. It is a day. But also, look at my braids. I put them in yesterday, and they've been pretty good. All day. It's because I stopped them here. But look at how gray my hair... We're not going to talk about it. We're not talking about it. In fact, I'm getting a hat.
Apparently, the matter is back before the court again. And this is in regards to a motion to modify parenting time filed by Jesse. I'm not sure exactly what relief you're seeking, Jesse. You want to explain that to the court?
I just want my kids back home with me.
Okay. That's not in your motion.
Um, Okay.
Okay, that's probably pretty important to put in the motion. I feel 1,000 times better wearing my fucking hat already. Spoiler alert. Well, we already sort of know what ish happens in this case, but they've been here before. He has got the deepest voice, hey? He actually looks like nobody I would call Kayla. But in reality, what I was gonna say is he looks like this artist that I like called Chris something or other, I think. No, Ben Kaplan. Ben Kaplan. Caplan. I think they look quite alike. Actually, let me just see how right I am. Oh! You guys, that's like... Oh, wait, hold on. I don't want to fuck it up, but you can see. That's Ben Kaplan. He looks almost just like that guy. Seriously, they look alike to me. Anyways, and Ben Kaplan sounds like this guy. Like he's one of my favorite songs of his is called Down to the River. Listen to that song if you haven't. I can't play it here. Another reason I don't like you, YouTube daddy. But it is fucking amazing. Okay, let's continue. Also, let's not forget to spam Credence and Mikey with thank you for his excellent YouTubing.
You notice you filed a separate parenting plan asking for sole legal custody, I presume in your favor.
Yes.
Okay. Are you opposing this, Amanda?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. This court had previously ordered that McDonald's visit, which apparently did not go well. I don't understand why a boyfriend was involved in it.
Can I talk?
Yes.
Hold on, can I talk? Can we just stop traumatizing children? Also, is the chat working? Or are you just quiet? Which is fine. I just want to make sure it works. But seriously, why are we traumatizing these children with these visits and all this shit at McDonald's? Come on now. Like, just let the kids have their burger, have their nuggies, eat, play in the play park, and go. It is not a therapy session.
I'm asking you.
Okay. Okay. We went to McDonald's and I had my boyfriend take the kids in, so me and Jesse weren't trying to have contact. He took them in and he went into the play place with the kids, and he had one of them go out and talk to Jesse at one at a time. But Jesse brought two friends along with him that decided to sit at the table with him and interact with my kids while he was trying to have his one-on-one uninterrupted time to talk to them. And when he got to my daughter, the guy he brought with him sat next to my daughter, and we have no idea who this guy is. And he just started messing with her. And I came inside because my boyfriend texted me and told me about it. And I asked Jesse to have his friend leave the area because he was supposed to have one-on-one with her. And he got up and proceeded to try to fight my boyfriend and caused a big scene in the middle of McDonald's. So me and the kids just left. And I have not heard a single word from him since.
Okay, you came into the McDonald's and you were ordering people to move. And you're
Yes,
saying Jesse
because
was
that's
the one
what
that
you
caused
ordered.
the scene at McDonald's?
Yes, because you ordered him to have one-on-one uninterrupted time with the kids.
Oh, Judge is fucking on it. Did you hear what he said? You walked into the McDonald's. You started telling these people what to do. You wanted to have it your way. This is not fucking Burger King, ma'am. This was McDonald's. Oh my God. I don't think she caught that, but look at the judge is like, look at the judge's face. Look at his face.
in the middle of McDonald's. So me and the kids just left. And I have not heard a single word from him since.
Okay, you came into the McDonald's and you were ordering people to move. And you're
Yes,
saying Jesse
because
was the
that's
one
what
that
you
caused
ordered.
the scene at McDonald's?
Yes, because you ordered him to have one-on-one uninterrupted time with the kids, not to bring his friends along that my kids don't know and to sit there and mess with them.
Why did you have others with you, Jesse?
I had 2 people with me to video record it. They didn't
Well, that
interact.
doesn't take 2 people. I could see 1 person.
I agree. There are a couple. They didn't interact with my children at all.
Well, if they were sitting at your table, that's way too close.
Yeah, they wasn't sitting at my table. They were on the other side of the McDonald's lobby, Your Honor.
And I was trying to promote the comfort of the kids during this visit, so I would have expected Amanda, the mother, to be in there, not her boyfriend.
It
Are
goes
you honestly
better.
telling me, Amanda, you can't sit at a McDonald's restaurant, eat dinner across the room without getting into it with Jesse?
I don't feel comfortable around him. He has put me in many situations where I don't feel comfortable. So I try to prevent that from happening. I tried to make it go as smooth as possible, and
Okay,
it
that
didn't.
work.
How you can't even say that because you didn't go away. If you are the problem, and it seems like she recognizes that she's the problem, even if only minutely, because she removed herself from the situation to start with, but then came in. This is so sad. This is beyond sad to me. These children will remember her behavior. They will.
He didn't buy them dinner, and I haven't heard from him since then. He didn't come to my son's football game the next day. He has not called, messaged, text, or nothing. And now he wants custody again. And he's not doing anything he's supposed to do.
All right, Jesse, why haven't you followed up on additional visits?
Your Honor, I did on 2 different occasions. I came down from my dad's house in Topeka and I tried to meet her at Quick Trip. I texted her and let her know I was there. I took video of it. And I did it 2 times. I thought it's not worth it again. I'm just wasting my gas. And that's when I filed paperwork again.
I have not had any calls or messages from him at all. And I've had the same phone number for 5 years.
Jesse, have you ever thought about just moving closer to where the kids live?
I'm in Towanda now.
Okay.
And he's or get over the kid or anything.
Okay. So
just keeps
as
bringing us
I
stuff
understand
forward.
it, Jesse, you're asking for sole legal custody and for primary residential, obviously, to be part of that?
Yes.
What is your current parenting time schedule, Jesse?
Every other weekend.
Friday
6 to Sundays at 5?
Yes.
They're in Kansas, so I think he said Topeka.
Well, what I don't understand is why isn't that taking place?
Yeah, because she won't meet me at Quick Trip. She won't bring him to Quick Trip.
He has not called or texted me since McDonald's.
No, wait a minute. Wait, whoa. Amanda, if there's a court order that already structures the visitation, you don't need a call from him. You should just be there.
To know that he's
Time,
coming
shouldn't you?
because he hasn't came. I've been there before when we did this the first time and he didn't show up. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. My kids
You're supposed to
are,
have your kids at the meeting point at the start of his visitation periods.
and then if they don't go with him, he just leaves and takes off. He's
If
done it
they
multiple
don't go
times.
with him.
Like he will just leave if they say they don't want to go with him, he just takes off. And
That's
so,
not
I
true.
mean, what am I supposed to do? To go chase him down and throw them in the car with him, or like
Does he seem like the kind of guy that's going to take off quick in anger? I'm just saying that, by the way. Like, think about that for a second. And Wahoo's talking about it and saying the right thing. Bring in the grand wizard of parenting, our family wizard, or the free version, App Close. I'm getting vibes from her and that I'm not getting from him. He's very calming. I do have a whatever. Let's continue. Also, Reseller Road Trip Adventures. We did make it. You're editing your your video on your second channel. That's awesome. I'm terrible at editing videos.
I already don't feel safe with him, so I'm not pushing for it to happen because I don't like to make my children feel not safe. I mean, my oldest is 14 years old. He has, I mean, choices in life.
Well, no, he doesn't. When he's 18, he has choices. When he's less than 18, he's subject to the same court orders as you two are. And he
Okay.
doesn't get to make the calls.
Okay.
As far as I know, he's only influenced by you to do all of that.
I mean, you could speak to him if you would like.
Well, and just because he tells me he doesn't want to go, that's not going to be controlling.
And
Jesse
he
has
wrote
rights
a
as a
letter for
father.
Jesse.
He has rights as
Well,
a
they all talked to Jesse like you asked me to have them do, and explain to him what the issue is and everything, and they did that. And
That's not true, Your Honor.
Okay, when is your next scheduled weekend, Jesse?
Well, this weekend.
Okay. The place you have in Towanda, can it accommodate all of them?
Yes.
Okay.
Towada. He didn't say Topeka. My apologies. Towada. Is that some small town in Kansas? And Amanda, I'm sorry, but you're the fucking problem. You're the fucking problem right now. And your goddamn attitude is seeping across international borders right now. Okay? Not just across state lines. It's all the way up in Canada, girl. You need to shake it. All right? I have bad moods too, but you gotta shake it.
Well, what the court expects is that at 6 o'clock at your exchange time and at your exchange point, you'll both be there. All three kids will go with their dad for the weekend. They'll see his new place in Towanda. And hopefully be properly reacclimated to him. They don't get to say, I don't want to go. Okay.
but he gets to pop in and out whenever he wants to, and just
Well, wait a
not
minute.
follow anything that he's told to
What
do.
we're trying to do is to go forward from here.
But we've done this 3
I
times
wish
now.
you two could manage your children on your own. I wish I didn't have to be involved in it, or any other court didn't have to be involved in it.
If he was involved as a
Apparently you can't
father,
manage it.
then
And
he
Amanda,
would be a
I'm
problem.
gonna again admonish you that if you can't handle working with Jesse, I'll put the kids in Jesse's primary care and see if he will work with you. He has
won't.
just as much right to parent these kids as you do.
We did that last time he got custody of them, and he did not let me see them. He did not let me talk to them. He told me my feet
not true, Your
stunk
Honor.
and I couldn't speak to my children. Like,
What? What? What on earth is going on here? Her feet stunk? Is this a joke? So you can imagine I was recording this and listening to this, and I was hearing this part, and I was like, this is gold. This is absolute gold. The McDonald's fight, stinky feet, losing kids custody, his deep voice, like it's just got all the layers, all the beautiful layers that are needed. And she's soon going to add in something even more inflammatory here.
Like I went a year and a half without seeing my kids because he refused to.
Your
Is
Honor,
that
that's
why
not
you were having
true.
some pretty serious drug problems?
And so was he.
No, that's not true, Your Honor.
He wrecked his motorcycle because he was drunk
I,
driving. Like,
yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
quite aware of the whole motorcycle accident situation.
like he's
So,
irresponsible as a person, and he's not been a father to these children at all. When he did have
The whole year, it's so funny because what she's saying doesn't comport, right? He kept my children from me for a year and a half while she had a drug problem. And ostensibly, he was parenting them properly at that time because, and taking care of them like a father. Where, like, it doesn't make sense. You can't have it both ways. He can't be absent and never there and not a father, but also withholding them from you and taking all the custody time. Like, that doesn't make any sense, Amanda. Make it make sense, Amanda. No, I know all the words, Gecko. I read a lot.
I'm
mean,
quite aware of the whole motorcycle accident situation.
like he's
So,
irresponsible as a person, and he's not been a father to these children at all. When he did have custody of them, he had 8 different girlfriends take care of them.
okay,
He
well,
didn't.
Jesse, you have to be there the whole weekend. Can you commit
Yes,
to
of
that?
course. Yes, I can.
All right. Well, I'm gonna, at this point, construe his motion to be a motion to enforce his parenting time, and the court will enter an order enforcing it. Amanda, you have to encourage these kids to go, not discourage them to go.
I have tried to encourage them, Your Honor. You
Well,
don't
they've somehow gotten the
understand what
idea they can call their own shots. They cannot.
they don't call their own shots. I look out for their safety. Their
Well,
safety. This
okay.
man has put me at gunpoint.
Then you
3
articulate
different
to me why
times.
they're not safe with Jesse. Is there a criminal case pending?
Because
Has he been
he-
convicted or found guilty of abuse?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, what?
No,
what-
because
what
he
is
has
the
threatened me
basis?
if I ever turned him in. He has
not
threatened me
true.
if I've ever turned him in. I have plenty of PFAs against him from him physically abusing me and my son.
Yeah, I'm not concerned with that right now because you two aren't together. And
I'm
you're
just
not gonna
saying.
co-parent within the same house.
Okay, it has nothing to do with me. My children, I tell them if they want to go see their dad, they want to talk to their dad, they let me know, and I will make it a thing. They tell me, no way, I don't want to see him. I don't feel safe with him. They don't want to be around him because they're scared he's not going to bring them home. That's what he did the
Well,
last
he's gonna
time he
bring
had
them
them.
home.
He took that's what you
He'll be in
speak, but
further
he's
trouble.
not. He won't though, Judge. And that's what my
Jesse?
kids are scared of.
Jesse,
Yeah.
do you understand what your finish time to your parenting time periods are?
Yeah, it's at Quick Trip, Friday night until Sunday, at 5 or 6.
Well, you need to check the order and make sure that you know exactly what that time is.
Yeah, I have it written down. Your
6
Honor,
p.m. Friday,
I know that
5 o'clock p.m. Sunday. So Amanda, where are you currently living? The city?
In El Dorado.
Okay. And he's in Towanda. So you're no longer going to return the children to Emporia Brahms, obviously.
I'd hope not.
And your exchange point is El Dorado Quick Trip.
That's correct.
Okay. And this is the one out there on Haverhill Road in Central.
That's correct.
The court expects that parenting order, which is a relatively conservative order, be followed. And then if these kids have concerns they wish to express to their dad, they need to do it in person during one of these visits.
They did the last visit at McDonald's. And as you could see in his paperwork, he wrote in there that he asked my daughter for a hug and she said, no, because she is scared of him. He even wrote it in his paper. My daughter told him that. She didn't
Yeah.
want to get near him
Why? I don't know.
because there's reasons why, Jesse. And I don't want to fight and argue about this no more. You in and out of their lives is messing up their mental state.
I'm not in and out of their
You
life.
needed,
You took
you
them out.
haven't, you
Okay, I'm
have,
not gonna have you two bicker,
Yes,
all
sir.
right? All right, there's an existing every other weekend order, and the court is going to enforce it.
and if it's not followed, what do I do next? Because
You're in
him
trouble.
in and out, huh?
Bob,
You're in trouble. And if
Okay,
Jesse doesn't show
if he
up,
doesn't take the kids, if I show up with my children and he does not take them, and then he doesn't make contact again for another 6 months, I'm supposed to
Why
just
would
let
I
him
do
take
that?
them?
Why would I do that?
Because that's what you just did.
Oh, I've never done that.
okay, again,
I just need to know
we're
what to
not,
do.
we're not
Your
gonna
Honor.
argue or bicker
Yes, sir.
on
I
this
just-
meeting. You guys can do that on your own.
Need to know what to do, Your Honor, if I show up and he doesn't take them and we go another 6 months without contact.
All right, Jesse, is that likely to happen, that you're not
No.
gonna take them?
No, never. No.
It's
There's
happened the
no
last 2
chance.
times.
It's never happened.
Then why don't you get them?
Well-
Video recording. I've got it on proof. I got proof of it.
Why? I just don't get it. Okay, I'll be there.
Jesse, you be there.
Oh, I'll be there.
And you be there to bring them back at the scheduled exchange time at the end of your weekend.
Your Honor, do I ask one question?
What is it?
Law enforcement, are they able to enforce these orders?
Yes, they are. The
Okay.
order
called-
that I know this court did, I think is clear as to time.
I had Officer Thompson show up the first time he tried to take my kids, and Officer Thompson told me he was not going to make my children go with them because of how it was. He's seen physically. Officer Thompson took my son out of my house and carried him to his father's truck.
Not true, Your Honor.
I have it on recording.
Okay.
The whole incident.
No officer put their hands on any of my children, Your Honor.
He carried him out of my house. I have video of it. I just don't
This
understand.
court's order issued in October sets forth specific times,
Right.
6:00 p.m. Friday. With him picking up the children in El Dorado. Yes, they can enforce this order. And they should.
He didn't because of the way my children were reacting to going with him. I'm
Okay,
just telling you.
so
that's
where did
why
they get this idea, Amanda?
That's
That they
because
called
of
the
his
shots?
actions, because of their father's actions towards them and me over the last 12 years is why they have this idea. He has not been a father. He has not done anything for them. I've asked him to help me buy them clothes over the last 3 years, and he has not contributed $1. He will not. He stole my child's phone from him. He is not a father. He's just doing this to hurt me, Judge. And I'm not being crazy. I'm being protective over my children because I'm a mother. My children are well taken care of and they're happy. The second
And
he
I
does
would
this,
expect them to be well
everything
taken
goes sour.
care of when Jesse has them.
They were. They were before.
by
that,
his
right? They were
girlfriend
happy.
of the week, they don't even know him as a father.
Then they need to get to know him as a father.
He's not a father though. That's the problem. He might have donated his sperm for them, but he is not a father, Judge. He has never been. He has 2 older kids he doesn't even talk to.
Well, he was a custodial parent for a period of time when you were messed up.
He was not. He was at work and he had girlfriends taking care of my children. He lost his oldest child during that time because he chose his girlfriends over his kids. She's now 18 years old and she will not speak to her father because he chose somebody else over her. He does not care
That's
about
true,
these
Your Honor.
kids, Your Honor. He cares about hurting me. That's all it is. It's a game to him.
It's not true. Your
My
Honor.
If he listened to my children talk to him at the last meeting, he would know that they are not comfortable or safe or want to be around him because of the way he has treated them. I have a picture of the letter my 14-year-old wrote him. My 7-year-old straight up told him she was scared to hug him.
I don't know why.
I
she
don't
would
feel
be.
comfortable making my kids uncomfortable. I'm a mother and these are my babies. And I have taken care of them since day one, minus the year he had them because I don't know what to do because this is just a back and forth thing that he keeps filing for custody every 6 to 8 months, but he doesn't follow through with anything. He just gives up because it's just a waste of time, as he says, a waste of gas, as he says. And if they're your children, it's not a waste of any time or gas. If they're your children,
Just say you can make
care
this
about
work.
them. He's
Yeah,
gonna say,
work, Prince.
Amanda, the court orders you to have these kids at the Quick Trip exchange point at 6:00 p.m. on Friday this weekend for the father's visit.
tonight,
Further,
tonight,
that's tonight. Yes, that's tonight. Further, Jesse, you are ordered to comply with the court's existing order regarding return of those kids. You need to make sure they're comfortable and that you reassure them that they're safe in your environment.
Yes.
I'm not sure where they got the idea that they're not.
from the
A
abuse.
father is entitled to reasonable parenting time with his children. That's all that apparently Jesse's asking for at this point, and I understand the request for custody which the court will deny at this juncture. Finding that his motion in and of itself does not create a prima facie case for change of custody. But the court will enter an order enforcing the current parenting time schedule, which is a very limited schedule, which was designed to be not too long for the kids. It's only 2 days out of 14. And I would expect the mother to accommodate that. And I would expect the kids to go and spend time with their dad. These are not little babies who cannot articulate their positions to either parent.
Her attitude right now, her body language, it's fucking clear as day why these children act the way they do. Look at their fucking mother. What should we call you, an egg donor? I mean, honestly, this is the reality here. Judge Ricky sees it. He's not stupid. But this woman is agitated and she's not even in front of him in a court. If she was, I would not fucking doubt that he would hold her in contempt. This is part of why Zoom court is good and bad. It's good because these parents can have these hearings more readily, but it's bad because she's not anywhere where he can enforce proper behavior. I don't know. I have a funny feeling she's not showing up. She probably told her kids, and this is my opinion, my thought, that she probably told them about all the bad shit the dad has done and how she's going to talk to the judge today and it's going to be just fine and they're not going to have to go. And then now, look at her. That is the realization on her face. Like, fuck. So, you have to eat your words, Amanda. And believe me, it's better to eat your words with your kids than to deal with the judge. Now, last week, we saw 2 women be put in jail for not facilitating parenting time with their children's fathers. It was in Michigan, but we saw that last week. Courts are not fucking around. Especially, people are like, oh, it's often against the father. Well, lately, we've been seeing the other side of it.
So Jesse, you need to make them comfortable. You need to make this work.
Of course.
All right. 6:00 tonight. El Dorado Quick Trip. Let's make this all work, folks, for the best interest of your kids.
Yes, sir.
Can I have your phone number, Jesse? So we can contact each other? I have like 10 of them for you.
You should have your phone number.
You
I have
have it.
like 10 different ones.
You have it.
Can you please give it to me again?
Yes.
Go ahead, Jesse. Work together for the best interest of these kids, folks.
App close, our family wizard. Come on, Judge.
We'll see what happens tonight, 6 o'clock, when you meet at the El Dorado Quick Trip. I'll expect the kids to go with their dad.
Okay, Your Honor, and if he doesn't take them, then I show up in 2 weeks again and hope for a man who takes them?
I'm not going to presuppose that.
I'm just trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do so we don't have to keep coming back to court over the same situation.
All I can tell you, Amanda, is that if he's not there by 6:10, you leave.
Okay.
I expect him to be on time.
Okay.
I'll be early.
Okay. Okay. Very well then.
Thanks, Credence and Mikey. But seriously, I think that the judge was too lenient on her. This is where he should have a lawyer. I'll try and follow up on it, but like they didn't file another one. I know, isn't it cute? They didn't file another case yet, so hopefully it works. We'll see what happens. You guys are so cute. I love hanging out in the morning with you guys, but I have to gather some court. I have to go gathering. I'm a hunter-gatherer. I'm a hunter-gatherer lady, and I have to hunt and gather court today for us to watch tonight. Yesterday's protection order docket was a complete bust. Literally lasted 1 minute. Waste of my time. Waste of my time. So we gathered. Thank you, Donald. But we will be back tonight. I think it'll be early. So, like, let's say 3:30? 3:30. My time. So that's 6:30 your time. Ooh, Rose. Yeah. Please do. And Wahoo, I think you're right. It's just a matter of Dad properly filing these cases. So, anyways, thanks again to Credence and Mikey. Can somebody pop that up in the chat, please? Just in case you're not subscribed. I find that very hard to believe. But if not, please go subscribe. YouTube Daddy's keeping us all out of the algorithm lately. I'm used to it, but I feel bad for the boys. Anyways, so do me a favor, remember that. Thank you guys. Ooh. Well, I'll be back at about what time? I just said 3:30, so 6:30. 6:30 East, and we'll do a good show. I welcome all court what would we call that? Like tips about court. That's it. Apparently I need to drink the rest of my coffee. Anyways, remember, I love you, I'm proud of you, and I'll see you in the next video today. Okay, bye. Bye.
Ways down and ready to ride.